Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 20 of EMBER. And so I got this amazing text off Barbara yesterday, and it was about there's this word in Irish called grisach. And it's where when the open fires and the pots were here in Ireland, when that was the way that they cooked and heated the houses, that at night they would bank the fire. So you would cover it over in a really particular way so that it wouldn't burn out as such. It wouldn't burn out. Oh, great. It's back. And so it's where you would bank the fire, and then the embers would be in the deep of that. And in the morning, you'd pull across all the ashes, and there would be the ember of the fire. And so it feels really perfect that we were tending to the embers, and then that now that we moved to foundation. But last night was the Northern Lights. It was amazing. With your naked eye, just with your eyes, you could see all across to the south, there was this wave of green happening. And then to the north, it was all pink. It was just, oh my God, it was wild. And so, yeah, thanks. I got loads of texts up about it. I love that people tell me about amazing things. I'm so up for that. So great. We're moving. I've become really intrigued. These diagonals. We're going to do diagonals again. So come lie on the floor. Come. So you're lying on the floor, your knees are bent. And just settling in. Land onto the floor. Shimmy yourself. Adjust yourself. Kind of really feel, there's a difference. So rock yourself a little bit, but not your whole body, or maybe your whole body, whatever rocking is. So you can rock your pelvis, you could rock your shoulders, you could rock your pelvis and your shoulders. See what way you rock. You could rock your feet, you could rock your pelvis, you can rock your shoulders, you can rock your head. Oh, look at that. Great. And then drop both knees down to the right. And I can feel the work we did in diagonals yesterday. I can feel it through the psoas, through the deep belly. Nice. And then down to the other side, down towards the left. And then back to center. Right. Center. And then left. Center. Right. Center. And then left. Center. Nice. So bring your arms along beside you. It's only your legs that are moving. Draw your right knee up towards your right shoulder. Squeeze it in as close as you can. And my left foot is part of that action. So I'm pushing really firmly down into my left foot to squeeze my right knee even closer towards me. And then straighten your right leg. And then wrap your right leg over the top of the left leg and let it dangle down over there beside the left ankle. Straighten your leg. Come back up to as high up as you can. Bend your knee. Squeeze it up as high up as you can. Bring your foot back to the floor. Nice. Draw your left knee up towards your chest. Squeeze it in as close as you can. Arms are resting on the floor beside you. Straighten your left leg. Nice. Go to diagonal and then cross that left thigh over the top of the right. Straighten your leg. Come back to straight with your leg. Bend your knee up towards your shoulder. Bring your foot to the floor. So right knee up towards you. Right leg straightens. Cross your leg over the top of the left. Straighten your leg. Bend your knee. Foot to the floor. Draw your left knee up. Straighten your leg. Cross your leg. All the way over, thigh on thigh. Straighten your leg. Bend your knee. Foot to the floor. Nice. So bend the right knee. Straighten. Cross. Straighten. Bend. Floor. Left knee. Straighten. Cross. Up. Bend. Floor. Super. So drop both knees down to the right. And then bring both knees on top of each other. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Keep your elbows on the floor. And bring your left foot to rest on top of your right foot. Left foot is on top of the right foot. Your big toes are touching. Nice. And then do clamshell here. Let your left knee lift. And then drop your left knee down. But keep your big toes touching. Left knee lifts. And then left knee drops down. And squeeze your left knee down as far as it'll go. Left knee lifts. Your thigh opens out, your big toes are touching. Drop your knee to the floor, down towards the other thigh. One more time, let your left knee lift and pause. So my right leg's on the floor, my shoulders are on the floor, my big toes are touching, and I'm trying to work out this deep groin feeling of how do I lift my knee 1 centimeter more, keeping my toes touching. Nice, drop your knee down. Come back to center. Both feet are hip distance apart. Shimmy yourself. Lift your bum. Lift your shoulders. Feet are hip distance apart. Drop both knees down to the left. Bring your right foot to rest on top of the left. And this is where we'll do the work. Okay? So let your right knee lift. And then bring your right knee down. And you're really just trying to work out how do you coordinate this movement? So it's deep psoas, the iliacus. There's like this incredible web of a hammock in the deep pelvis. There's all the quadratus lumborum at the moment, all the obliques, the serratus up into the rib cage. I'm getting a bit technical now, sorry. So just let your knee lift and drop your knee. Nice. Lift your knee, drop your knee. Nice. Bring your knee up, pause. How do you lift it? It's like this weird block somewhere. It's like, how would I lift my knee? And then I realize I can lift it, but it's confusing because it's a direction that doesn't feel normal to me. Nice. Drop all the way down, both feet to the floor, come back to center. Pause. Nice. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Cool. Drop both knees down to the right. Cool. Bring your left foot to rest on top of the right knee. So now both knees are way over towards the right. You're going to keep your big toes touching, same as what we did before. Lift your left knee. Drop your left knee. Now keeping your knees together, lift your left foot. Drop it down. Left knee rises. Feet together. And then knees together, left foot rises down. So feet together, knee rises. knee together, foot rises. One more time. Feet together, knee rises. Knee together, foot rises. Nice. And then draw your right knee, or left knee, sorry, up towards your right shoulder and just pause there. So now your left knee is deeply drawing up towards your right shoulder. Shoulders are wide, and just feel that twist through the body. Nice. Glide all the way back. Both feet to the floor. Come back up to center. Shimmy yourself so that you're straight. Cool. Drop both knees. Oh, bring your feet as wide as your mat. So you should feel the edges of your mat underneath the soles of your feet. Drop both knees to the left. Bring your right foot to rest on top of the left. Shoulders are wide, arms are wide. And then from here, let your right knee lift. Feet together. And then knees together, let your right foot lift. Feet together, knee lifts. Knees together, foot lifts. Feet together, knee lifts. Knees together, foot lifts. One more time. Feet together, knee lifts. Knees together, foot lifts. Nice. Draw that right knee up towards your left shoulder. Pause. Shoulders are wide. Deepen into the twist. Nice. Come all the way back. Shimmy yourself so you're feeling straight. Squeeze both knees up towards you. Just pause for a moment, squeezing in. Super. And then stretch both legs long so they rest on the floor. Legs are long. And your thighs are quite close together. Your feet are long and legs are long. And just flex your feet, point your toes. Flex your feet, point your toes. Flex your feet and point your toes. Nice. So draw without your hands again. Let your right knee draw up towards you as close as you can. And now bring your right foot to diagonal. So point your right foot as much to the left as you can. And then bring your foot to the floor to the outside of your left knee, left thigh. Draw your knee up towards your shoulder. Stretch your leg long so it floats above the floor. Nice. Bend your right knee, draw it up towards you. Bring it to diagonal. So you bring your foot over towards the left. And then you move your foot over towards the left so it comes to the floor to the outside of your left leg. Draw your knee up towards your shoulder. Straighten your leg long so it floats just above the floor. Nice. One more time. Bend your knee. Draw it up towards you. Turn your foot so it points towards the left. And bring your foot diagonally across over towards the left side. Nice. And so push that left foot into the floor and try and lift your push your right foot into the floor and try and lift your left leg up and down. So there's only a tiny little space that it can lift in. It's tiny. It's like, also it's a little bit like, tapping your head and rubbing your belly in a circle, so just feel that. And maybe just lift your left foot off the floor and pause. Maybe this is a movement that's available. Maybe it isn't. Just notice what is. Foot to the floor, stretch both legs long. Nice, other side. Draw your left knee up towards you. Bring your foot to diagonal. Bring your foot across towards your right side of your thigh. And bring your knee up towards your shoulder. Stretch your leg long so it floats just above the floor. Nice. Bend your knee. Bring your foot to diagonal. Bring your foot across to the outside of the right leg. And draw your knee up and stretch your leg long. One more time. Bring your knee up, foot to diagonal, foot down to the floor to the outside of the right thigh. Pause there and just see, can you lift the right leg up and down? Yeah. Such a random movement. It's so funny. Now pause in this random movement And so like I have to use something in my waist and something in my deep belly. And it's not the typical way that I can lift my leg because my leg is kind of stuck. It's very interesting. Lower your foot to the floor, bring both feet to the floor, roll over, and we're going to do a little bit of zigzag. I have to say I've really enjoyed Ember, being under the duvet of the year and really trusting that spring will come and then feeling it gathering within me. You know, the embers, tending to the embers, and then suddenly there's like, oh, look, there it is, there it is. So bend both knees so your feet are flat on the floor, and then drop both knees down towards the right side. Come back up to center. You can have your hands on the floor behind you, or you can be sitting up with no hands on the floor. Drop your knees down towards the left. And so, as always, the more you use your hands, the more supported you are. The less you use your hands, the more your abdominal muscles and your hip flexors and your spine have to work. So decide what's right for you. Come back to center. Drop your knees to the right. Come back to center. And drop your knees to the left. Nice. Center. Knees to the right. Have your hands on the floor if you wish. Center and knees to the left. Super. Okay, so come to center, bring the soles of your feet together. Nice. And so we're going to do a bit of a swoopy thing with our knee. So draw your knee over, bring your right hand to the floor and draw your left knee over towards your right knee. Okay, a bit like what we did on the floor. Now let your left foot travel back, so it travels back behind you a little bit. Bring your knee back to your knee. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Great. Left hand to the floor. Let your right knee travel across to the left knee. Let your foot travel back behind you. Bring your knee to your knee, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Lean towards the right. Bring your right knee over. Sweep your right foot back. And draw your right knee forward, soles of your feet together. And again, left side, right knee over, sweep your right foot back, draw your right knee forward, soles of your feet together. So I have no idea if we can do this without hands. So let's try it out. No idea. So bring your left knee over towards the right, sweep your left foot back, bring your left knee back to your right knee, soles of your feet together. Yeah, it's possible. Great. Right knee over, right foot back, right knee forward, soles of your feet together, knees wide. One more time each side. Left knee over, left foot back, left knee over, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Right knee over, right foot back, right knee over, soles of your feet together. Whew, great. So hold on to your ankles sitting up tall. And just closing your eyes and just pause. Just feel into this moment. You know, we haven't done much with our arms today. We've done it all with our hips and belly. So nice. They're sitting up tall. Nice. So straighten your legs out long and reach both arms up towards the ceiling, sitting up tall, lengthening up through your spine. Lean your chest forward as you do this. Draw your elbows down into swan, pulling your elbows down, and then reach your hands up. And then bring your palms together and sweep the back of your hand down, the left hand down to the outside of your right knee. So you've done this chop down with your left hand to the outside of your right knee and then pull your right elbow back deeply. Nice. Both palms together, reaching up. Pull your elbows down into swan. Reaching up, palms together, chop down towards the left. So the right hand comes to the outside of your left thigh. Pull your left elbow back. Nice. Both palms together, reaching up. Pull your elbows down into swan. reaching up, chop down to the right, pull your right elbow back, palms together, reaching all the way up, pull your elbows down, reaching up, chop down to the left, right elbow back. Nice. Bring both hands forward. So, yeah, we won't do that one now today. Interlock your fingers and then draw a huge circle with, it's like you're stirring a cauldron. So you're holding a big paddle and you draw it in as close to your hips as you can and as far to the right, left. I'm going out forward and then all the way towards the right and then back as close towards you as you can. So you're trying to stir a massive cauldron. You're being your witchy self. Stirring your cauldron. Leaning into, I love that sense of the wisdom of the generations or that archetypal knowing within us of land and herb and there's a knowing. And then in the other direction, stirring your cauldron, creating your potions for the day, your intentions, noticing how you are. In February, there's a Friday the 13th. In March, there's a Friday the 13th. So Friday the 13th is a day that I reclaim my witchy self. I own it. I really own it. I go out and I light fires and I do things like drum on drums and find ways of expressing all that wild witchy side of me, and I glory in it. So let's be witchy on those dates, but that's not until foundation. So come, lie down. Awesome. How beautiful. So lying down, if you are, awesome if you are. Landing in, find whatever way you do, whatever supports you need. Oh, God, that was a bit of a caterpillar. So find your blanket, your cushions, your Shakti mat, your Yamuna balls, your blanket, your eye cushions, your chair, your red light, whatever it is that you do to at least stack your habits right now. And then just land. And as you land, maybe shimmy yourself a little bit so that you're really paying attention to the placement of your limbs, all five. So one leg places itself very purposefully down, the other leg does it. One arm unpacks and places itself down, and then the other one. And then your neck and head, you kind of lengthen and really create some purpose in its lengthening. And then settle and drop into the container, into the space you have created. I really feel that there is space right now for you to expand into. If you imagine that so if you draw a line around the whole outline of your body, so feel the surface of you, and then it's like the micro space between you and the world. So things don't become you. You're resting on them, or your clothes are resting on you, or your things are resting beneath you and you're resting on them, but they're never you. There's always this gap. So you can lean into that gap between you and everything and just let yourself expand into that space. So expanding the sense of your feet, expanding the sense of your calves, that they can really take space. They don't have to hold themselves in. They don't have to be less, or you're not too much. Just let yourself really lean into that. There is space for all of you to be here. There's space for your thighs, space for your sacrum, your pelvis, your buttocks, space for your belly, your navel. There's space for your rib cage, your heart, your lungs. Really feel that as you breathe in, that they're just able to take space. There's space for your spine, for your rib cage, for your shoulders on the floor. There's space for your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your hands. Really feel that. There is space. There is space for your throat, your neck, your face, your head. And as you inhale, really imagine that all your sinuses are expanding, that all the spaces in your head are expanding as you expand into the space around you. I just feel that there is space. Joe Dispenza has there is infinite space between your eyebrows. He does this really amazing meditation. It's part of something that he does. I'm not sure. Somebody sent it to me one time. But yeah, it might be interesting if you want to look it up. Joe Dispenza, there is infinite space. So just feel that. There is infinite space around you. There is infinite space within you. And anywhere that's reacting to that or is limiting that, just apply that. There is space for this also to be there. You don't have to tidy up anything, just give everything. There's enough space in you for so many opposing opinions and opposing attitudes and different directions of everything. There is space for all of it. There is space to be courageous and vulnerable at the same time. There is space to be sad and happy at the same time. There's space to be, up and out and spring and in and down in winter. We can be both. We are a dichotomy of infinite possibilities. I don't know if that actually is proper grammar, but it makes sense to me. Nice. So if you're staying there in that infinite space, isn't that a wonderful thing? If you're slowly beginning to emerge and move into your day, then wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers and maybe reach your arms overhead. And just have that sense of that yawny, stretchy feeling. Oh, that light looks very bright. Just give me a moment and I'll just go get the northern lights that was going on here last night. 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. So I got 2 texts off people. I was like, they were like, "Are you outside? Are you seeing it?" I was fast asleep in bed. And so it was very sweet. So then I got up out of bed and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go look." And then I saw this. 1 second. I can't really see it, but there was this sense of this movement in the sky of this amazing green line. And you can see this with your eyes. You can see this with your naked eyes. It was really spectacular. Really see much there, but yeah, it was beautiful, and that was to the south of us here. Um, it was amazing. So random. So I'll see you all tomorrow, last day of Ember, and I've loved you, Ember. Thank you so much for all the gifts you've given us. enjoys. And then that we get Northern Lights just at the very end is really, really beautiful. It's great. It's a very murky looking Northern Lights. Anyways, okay, guys.